seminar was wonderful. I've introduced a lot of them to the system.
Testimonies. I believe that it is achievable.
I want to thank God for the chamber.
Thank you so very much, ma. I think the men did not come today, or they are the shy type. We had the first romance giving us in the Christian way, and now to be a woman also giving us in the Islamic way. Wow, that's wonderful. Anyways, thank you so very much, our mommies. Before we proceed, we would like to celebrate all of our. Please, Gabriel, let me call you. Here we love each other, we celebrate ourselves. As much as we know why we are here, that wish we are here, we'll go into it. Then one of our staff is celebrating her birthday today. Hello, madam. We would like us to sing a happy birthday message to her or for her, so that she can be celebrated just as she did fit. So if you will permit me, while she stands there, let us sing a happy birthday song for her. Okay, they said she should come and stand at the front. All right, let's chorus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Okay. May the good Lord bless you. We wish you many happy returns of the day, long life and prosperity. Hip, 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 hooray! All right, thank you so very much. We all have reason to celebrate. Amen. That's a good prayer point. Okay, because I'm not a pastor. Mommy sounded like a pastor. We say amen. Okay, I'm not. But the amen is slow. You get the sound will go very well. You don't get weight. All right, thank you so very much once again. We appreciate you all for coming. Our reason for coming is to come and see reason or ways in which 2022 will be better than 2021. As simple as that. As simple as that. You know, there's no rocket science, there's no too much English that we'll speak today. We'll go straight to the point. If you don't understand Yoruba, English, I can still interpret it to you in Yoruba. Yes. Our major interest is that your coming will not be in vain. Amen. See, the whole of today is for this. I will do justice that within 2 hours, it might be lesser. Everything I need to tell you, you have the detailed information. But every other thing, question, but if you've gotten all of the details, you can be leaving. But don't forget, there will be refreshments. Please, let's clap for somebody. Let's clap for the chamber now. A young man feels on Jen. I thought somebody was to clap very well. Let's clap for the chamber. All right, thank you very much. Now, food for the belly, belly for the food. What is important is what we come here for. And that's what we go straight to. Online people can see the projection, but we can't see it here. So I'm trying to connect it. While I try to connect that, I said earlier, 2022 has to be better than, that's the goal. And that's what we want to achieve with you. Together, we want to achieve greatness. Now, when we talk, people say, the chamber, is it about the people that do not have money? You know, especially when we go on radio and we tell people, can you imagine the minimum investment capital 20,000? Say, that means it's for the poor now. Me that I have 10 million, I have 200 million. The chamber is not for me. That means they are just growing. Now, I want to erase that mentality. Now, the reason we make things so easy for everybody is the fact that we are grassroots chamber. And our effects must be felt everywhere at the grassroots. So that as the rich are smiling to the bank, you that can only do as little as that amount, you also smile to the bank. As simple as that. Now people say, you are making investment too cheap. How? Why? We need to stand out. Because if you have to do what others are doing, then you are not making that change that you desire. So, at the chamber, we understand and carry as much as possible. Carry everybody along. Everybody. The youths, the aged, the adults, anybody, everybody. We carry you along. So, I won't take your time. I won't take your time. It's this projection that is taking our time. Seriously. I don't want to take time when the projection is taking our time. Because I want you to be seeing whatever I'm saying. The funniest thing is, this thing has been showing, sir, you've been around, right?
Yes.
Some people were around 10, 11, and it's been working.
Yes.
So it's not that we didn't test the gadgets. Everything was working. It's all right, don't worry, we'll get to it. Now, the first slide I have here is just wishing us a happy new year. And going by the second slide, there's this slide I have here. It said life is like a bicycle. The life you and I have is just like a bicycle. The moment we stop pedaling, you know, when you're on a bicycle and you stop to pedal, the next thing is, and if you're on a hilly ground, is that the person fall off or you be at a spot? So the moment you stop pedaling is the moment the life starts. I mean, that's the end of the life. So the life you have can only make meaning if you keep doing things, adding value to yourself. Oh, Bodupe 1987, welcome back. So life is like a bicycle. The moment you stop pedaling, the moment you stop trying a new thing to add value to you, is the moment that person stops existing. So all you need to do, no matter how easy, no matter how challenging the life is to keep what? Pedaling. The only thing that can keep you relevant in today's reality is to keep trying a new thing that can add value to you. We know you must have one or two businesses you do, of course, but we want to see reason by farming or agriculture can add value to you. as much as we try to do new things, a day will come that life will now be more comfortable. But to many, not everybody, you have to fight till it happens. To many, not everybody. Some like maybe Tinubu now, the children, the grandchildren, in fact, their story might be not stressing at all, just a letter. But to more than 50% of Nigerians, there's every tentativeness that for that day to happen, the day that you're like, okay, I think I don't have any issue again. All I need is the money is available. The line they should make 1 liter of fuel to be 500 there. By the grace of God, I can afford it. We need to fight. Majority of us needs to fight until that happens. Simple. So 2022 is not a year to sit on the fence. You cannot afford to sit on the fence. You must, as a matter of urgency, try something new. And that's what we have asked you to do. Online people, we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. We know everybody cannot be physically present, but I can see a number of turnouts. Thank you so very much. Anytime that you cannot hear anything, please let us know so that we'll be able to carry you along. I've seen some messages dropped, okay? All right, afternoon. Kindly mute everyone, or at least you mute everyone, okay? Admin, please do that. Okay? I'm still trying to connect you guys. Lord. Chamber of Commerce. We need chairs. Where is Oge and okay, that they have their boots on, okay? I think we still have chairs. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. So do a lot of very it has connected. All right, online people, you guys have been seeing everything I've been saying. The people here did not. So unfortunately, here we are connected. Thank you. All right, let's have it in a very good way so that. Okay. Let us be part of the success story as far as what 2022 is concerned. Let us fight. At the back of the mind, it's only me and my family. If truly that change you desire will come true, then you must think of people around you. Yes, sir. Yeah, we do things. I was telling you about life being like a bicycle. Look at this man going on a hill. So is life. No matter how hilly, no matter how, sometimes life might not be so interesting. But all you need to do is to keep. That is it. The moment you stop, then you start falling. All you need to do, no matter how hilly the land or the farmland, the whatever situation is, keep. So that's what determines your survival. No matter the experience you might have had, whatever, we all have experiences. If everybody opens mouths, we won't leave here on time. So your life, my life, is about we keep. This is it. The same man was on a bicycle. The same bicycle, a woman is on it. But you cannot compare the level of concentration of the first man with the second man. Why? Why? Can anybody tell me? God bless you, sir. Please, let's clap for him. This woman is moving on the leveled land. In a way that she's even riding it with pleasure. Same bicycle, same life challenges, but she has overcome somewhat obstacles. A day will come in the life of you and I if only we keep pedaling. So, life and you'll be riding a bicycle. But that day will not come. You must fight till it happens. You must what? Fight until this day is achieved. So, once again, we welcome you to the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. By extension, we are the Poverty Fighter Squad. Hello. I will ask questions. If you get my question, you have a gift. So, since I say, if you care, note it, or if you have a computerized brain, please, when there will be time for question and answers, and there will be gift for it. By extension, we are the Poverty Fighters Squad. So, we fight poverty here. Ishe, Oshi, Odopo. As far as the chamber is concerned, we wage war against hunger. You know, Jerry, it's a thing of the past. We say no to poverty and no to homelessness. What it on? Not to hunger. Because if a man is not well fed, there is nothing you tell him that we enter this edu. F9 you. On your bio king, so not to hunger, not to poverty, not to homelessness. Those are the three key things we'll talk about. Alright. Let's get to business. That was last year. I said quite some Fed actually folded up after COVID-19 due to maybe economic crisis and all the likes. Good. You might be making so much money in that your business today. Congratulations. But can that business stand test of time? That's the question you need to ask yourself. That's what tells the tenacity of if the business will remain relevant at the time of its slight challenges or not. The farming, even if you have ECOP today, all you need to do is do again, and before you know it, you stand up tall. Farming can stand anything. During COVID-19, while we were all under lockdown, were we not eating in the house? What did you do? One journey. Even if you fast from morning to night, you must break. Then, I was discussing with someone yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? I said, you becoming a member and you don't have detailed information. How do you tell others to become a member? I'm a member of the chamber. And I don't know much about what they do at the chamber. How will I now tell mommy that is just coming for the first time? Because there's benefit for that. Doing that. Don't worry, you'll get it. So that's why we made this today. Everybody, member, no member, oh yeah, come and have the detailed information so that you will be able to grow. I read it on Facebook that the farm she has in Osun State was raised down. In fact, and what she has cultivated, she has cassava on it, about 7 months old. Everything went. So initially they had normally call this cow. They got to the farm, they did everything, blah, 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 blah. He said that doesn't stop her from being in business. If you fall, you rise again. So we know too well that it's not everybody that will have time to do all of that. And that's why we designed something for you. What do we design? What is less shocking? We designed a passive farming scheme. Passive farming or farmer scheme. In a way that, yes, whatever you are doing, you can keep doing it and wait for what? A time that your money will mature and you get money. As simple as that. Whatever you do for a living, Whether you are this, you are that, you are a marketer, you are a pastor, you are a fan, you are whatever they call you, congratulations. But our main interest is that you should make money in farming. So you deciding to be a passive farmer only means that you want your money to work for you. You don't have time. Don't worry. The reason why the chamber is standing and we are here is that we are into farming. And that time that you do not have for farming, we really have time for it. So bring your money to the chamber and let's farm for you. Maximum 6 months. You can get started today, and in 6 months, you are going to be as simple as that. Now, what do you see? You can't go into a business and you don't know what you are in for. What's my profits? Okay, what we guarantee you in 6 months is 50% return on your investment. In this Nigeria, na lie. Na scam. That's what they do. They are lying. They will not pay you. But there was one mama that came here. Before the 6 months elapsed, mama has been here 3 times.
Once beaten, 10 times shy. Once beaten, 10 times shy.
Do you know the funniest thing? If it was, have they relocated or not relocated, it's even good. It was the fact that mama was saying, they didn't buy me. Check me here, the backdating. And mama was just like, listen, I thought it has, is it not, let's backdate it so that I can have my money. Mama, there's an agreement, and it must be 6 months at least. In fact, it can be that day, then you get your money. It was after she cashed out her money, I heard that mama went to get loan. Maybe it's Lapo loan, and those people are dragging mama. Say, oh, no wonder. You know the funniest thing? It hasn't ended there. When mama got her money, she was now relating it to her friends. You know what? Mama now said, the friends were now telling mama, Mashe again, yo. You will not get your money if you do it again, no. That's how they normally do. You understand? All of you. The fear, the what have you. And that's why we say, see, as much as being an active farmer, you have risk. Like I was sharing with you with my friend's ordeal. Early this year, today is just 12. Can you know that yes, let's move away in your dream. We know. I said, don't worry. Leave all the fear. Put it on us. Right? Put the fear on us. Risk free. All you need is avail your fund and let us do the farming for you. In 6 months, we both share profit. Now somebody was talking about relocation. One was saying, she wants to relocate where what she wants. Now let me shock you, man. By the special grace of God, they've been smiling to the bank on several occasions. So it's not a matter of some people say, let's even see a copy of people that have done it before. You won't sit down, you go tired. So we don't cook testimonies here. You know, they say there are some churches, they'll say, do like this. It's a miracle, fake miracle. The person, hey, I like. We don't give this fake testimonies. Yeah, live testimony, people that have been enjoying it. So you don't have to fear. All you need to do, avail your fund in the capacity you know you can do. Please let me say that. I know the more you do, the more the profits. Somebody that did 20,000 and the other man that does maybe 10 million is not the same profit they will get. And it's still the same time frame, 6 months. Then do the one you know that you can sleep. That's the most important aspect. Ẹ má ṣe ìtò yẹn pé ọkàn kò ní balẹ̀ oṣù mẹ́fà ní àwọn lọ ní IDP. So as a passive farmer, what we do is this. Avail the fund and MOU will be prepared for you. What does this MOU mean? Memorandum of Understanding. It is law binding between us. How do I mean by us? You as an investor, we as what? As the firm. So, in less than 180 days, not even 180 days, the 6 months they are talking about, you are smiling to the bank. All you need to do is just keep that emoji saved. Either you keep it on a flash, on your laptop, any means, attach it to your email, make it available at 6 months. A smile. See, let me say this. Let me say this. As you smile to the bank, remember that the chamber is also smiling to the bank. So you are not the only one. In fact, the farmers also, they are also smiling. Everybody is smiling. And you know what? As a passive farmer, you might not have the opportunity to employ people, but your money is engaging people on the farm. So you are indirectly reducing unemployment in the society. Oh, I thought somebody was going to clap for this case. You might not have money to have a company, yes. But directly or indirectly, you are putting food on people's table. So that's what we design. So 50% is non-negotiable. So no matter what you do for a living, the chamber interest is that you make money. Making 2, right? I said up to 10. Don't worry. How many have I said now? I've mentioned 2. Okay. Let's go. We say no to hunger, no to poverty, no to homelessness. We kick out hunger in Nigeria. We kick out hunger in Nigeria. As much as Nigeria is blessed, you and I know too well that we still have people that go to bed hungry. Yes or no? Many. Thank you. It's one of the reasons they call us the poverty headquarters of the whole world. We know. Okay? I think some people are out. Okay, they are back. Network. Let's hold on a bit. But being a member of the Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, you won't be among the poor again. Somebody say amen. Amen. You won't be hungry again. Somebody say amen. Amen. But it doesn't stop at saying amen, man. You know, Nigerians, we are religious people. Yes. We are too religious. It has kept some people at a spot even till date. So what we need to do is to take bold step. So being a member of the chamber, there's something, some people are out. There's something we designed for you as a member of the chamber, that you have access to all of the food items produced from the farm. Currently, okay, let me bring it down. We have different, at least up to, let's say 20 different products. Organic food, ranging from rice, daily consumption, rice, beans, or fodder, name it, groundnut oil, as the case may be. Everything you can think of, everything food related. Every member of this chamber have access to it. In fact, when you register today, you have access to a food pack, like a welcoming you into the fold. So you have access to the food. And there's still something we designed for you also, that as you are buying the same food, if you choose to buy, you get paid for it. Making 3 ways. Number 3, right? We call it chop and get paid. Chop, get paid. You buy with your money. Now you go use your money buying. We will pay you for buying. It's your choice. How? Okay, how in the sense that, you know, we have some displayed food there. You can decide to look around. Okay, I'm a member of the chamber. We give you at a discount rate and you buy. Then, with your username as the case may be, then we pay you for doing that. Do you understand? We need to move at a pace so that I won't take your time. All right? So So we call it chop and get paid. Now, let's leave that. That's buying. Leave it. Can I shock you? Can I shock you? Thank you, sir. What I mean by shocking you is that, do you know you can still have access to all of this food without paying for it? You know, I just said chop and get paid. Leave that one. If that one, you go buy it. Leave that one. The one that you don't even need to pay, yours is to come, pack, carry, go your house. We also designed that for you as a member of the chamber. We designed that so that you have enough food on the table. So that you will become a blessing to others around you. See, Olowo Kola and Otoshimefa. Kilo no. So here it's not about me, myself, and I. If you are having that mindset, especially if you want to benefit from this I'm mentioning or I've said, you can have access to that. Not only food, you have access to what? Who can tell me? Okay, don't tell me. Nobody should tell me. You have access to cash reward. That you can decide to do anything with it. Yes. Not 50 naira. Money that can say bye-bye to poverty. I'll show you. Okay? Online people, sorry, I think the network upset you guys out. We are back now. Sorry about that. Wow, quite a number of turnout. Online people, thank you very much. All right. So I wanted to be. So yeah, the chamber. See, if I give you fish, sir, there's every tentative that you finish it very soon. We don't give fish, we teach you how to fish so that you can be independent. See? It doesn't stop there. You have access to what? Another thing you have access to is car, oko, ayokele, moto. I'll show you what you need to do. Car. And then you have access to farmland for farming in a way that which we are producing on the farm will teach you how you also can plant organically so that you can start producing and making money. The best among that is that you have access to a 3-bedroom flat. I thought somebody was going to clap for us. No, these are schemes. See, this is what we design in a way to kick out hunger in Nigeria. If you have a business that is giving you daily food almost every day, organic, not even anyhow food. Well, what we produce on the farm is purely organic. We didn't add chemical or fertilizer. This same firm is giving you money. You have access, in fact, I've not even mentioned that. You have access to our trainings free of charge. Yes, there are some trainings I attended that just one to attend the fish farming. You say pay 5,000, give you one manual, and that's the end of it. Thank you. And that will be all. No follow-up, no setting up, no management, nothing. But we say when you become a one-time member, it opens into every details about the chamber. It's just in your own interest. What interests you might not interest Mr. B. Thank you. Now, so you have access to 3-bedroom flats in our estates. Okay, how many people have they given? I know, Nigeria. How many have you given? Is that how many? Can we see them? By the grace of God, we've not had anybody in that 3-bedroom flat, but we have people in the carriage. People have made it up to being or having a car. In fact, this year, 2022, that we are in, our target is as much as possible. Minimum 10 people must go to the car. You claim it. It's not about claiming. It's about no, I think the claiming aspect. You can remember? You understand? You can claim something, and the reality is what we want. Let it come to pass, yes. So what we are saying is that you can have access to all of these by the steps or the decision you make or the move you make. As simple as that. Do you get that? Is it enough to kick out hunger? Only that alone. Is it enough to kick out hunger? To kick out poverty? To kick out homelessness? Please, somebody should clap for us again. Number 3. I promise not to take your time. Now, we enlighten members on several government opportunities for the citizens. Several government opportunities. There's a host of us here seated that I know too well that you cannot benefit from that. Why? Because of your age. Then you have your children, your cousin, your niece, people around you that can benefit from it. Now there's this National Housing Fund loan that is meant for every Nigerian. All you need to do is to show interest and you move into it. What does it mean? The government has made a loan available for every Nigerian in a way that you can use it to build your own house yourself. So we avail you that information. How you go about it is just become a member of the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, and show interest. There's a little amount of money you contribute to. How much? Just 700 there. 700 naira for the next 6 months is the minimum contribution. Monthly, man. In 6 months. You contribute that for 6 months. Just 700 naira. Then you have access to the loan. Thank you. But here at the chamber, we ask members that, okay, why not raise the bar a bit? That money is looking too small. Pay as high as 2,005. It is still your money. If you can, yes, every month for 6 months, and you have access to the loan. But there is one other thing you need to do also. You know, anything government, there must be something.
Yes.
Either you know it or you do not know. Now, you must have a landed property with C of O. You see Nigerian reaction. See, can you see? Can you see? Can you see our reaction? In fact, this is the best reaction the government has been getting. And that's why they keep doing what they are doing. I'll tell you why. When we lose hope too easily, then that leaves them to do as they do. And we are saying we want change. How will it happen? See, let me say this. The C of O that you are saying, how many people have C of O? The C of O you are talking about can be acquired anywhere in Nigeria. It's not a factor of it must be in Lagos. It's not a factor it must be in Ogun State. Even if it's in Sambisa Forest. And yes, the location your land is will determine how much you are paying for your C of O. So if you are wise, so to say, you get it in interland, you have access to the loan, maybe you've not heard of the amount of the loan, maybe that's why you are saying this. The minimum you can have for such loan is 5 million naira. Minimum. While the maximum is 15 million naira. So if you can have your land in interland, where you are running plot of one plot, maybe 20,000 or whatever they sell, you perfect your C of O in less than 200,000 naira. That's why I say it depends on the now wisdom move. It depends on what? On where you have your land. But for those who have acquired this land, please, and you have your C of O, this opportunity is up for grabs. Now another beautiful thing about this is that the age you have today, you got it from 60. Whatever is left is the time frame you pay back the loan. Hello. That's why I say myself, I know that some of us seated here, is either they are about to say no to it or they have said no to it. Because once you are 60, no show for you. No show. That's why we say, okay, for the parents, for your kids at home, please. And you know they really want this. All you need to do is to perfect the landed property with CO and let them take this loan. Within what? 5 million naira to 15 million naira. Every Nigerians are entitled to this loan. Everybody. So I'm trying to reconnect so you guys can see what I've been saying. Okay. All right, let's go so that I won't waste your time. The housing loan is a must for every qualified member. What makes you to be a qualified member? You can be a floor member and you might not be qualified. Your age can disqualify you from this. We will tell you the truth here. You know, having a C of O can disqualify you. Also, we have people that they are farmers and they want agricultural loan for farming so that they can improve their farmland or expand. Good. So if you are seated and you are a farmer and you're looking out for how you can get possible loan for expansion, yes, the chamber has that opportunity for you. All you need to do is to undergo some training, just 3-month training, right? Then you get a certificate for that. After you've gotten that, all you need to do is to sit back and apply for that loan. Then let me tell you, anything loan related, there must be something you are putting on ground. So for agricultural loan for farming, all you need is 15 plots of farmland, 1 hectare. As simple as that. If you can have, or if you have 1 hectare of farmland, you can be rest assured that you can get agricultural loan for farming through Ikeja Chamber of Commerce, Industry, and Agriculture. So we avail you all of the information, how you can benefit from it in a way that it will add value to you and people around you. So that's our order. Okay, let's move on. The next on the agenda is that we brand and glamorize agriculture. We brand and glamorize agriculture. See, gone are the days when farmers are being seen or looked down on. That reminds me. Okay? A pastor called me on Sunday. I was like, Mr. Man, you're a quiet man. You're a this. What are you into? I said, by the grace of God. In fact, that was how I said, I'm a farmer. I said, yeah? Farmer. From where to where? Farmer. I said, yes. It was then that farmers were not like, I don't want them to know that I'm a farmer. Today, farmers are, oh God. See, in a place like the United States of America, farmers are millionaires. They are well taken care of. They can determine anything in the society. Why? If they decide to shut down, what will happen? So we brand and glamorize agriculture in a way that it will be attractive to all, just to make money in it. So we strive to bring new lease of life upon farmers in Nigeria. We maintain that farmers can live in good houses, they can drive good cars, send their children to good schools, and live a good life, live long before they die. Whatever anybody is achieving in the secular world, a farmer can also achieve it. So that's why I said we brand and glamorize agriculture. Now this informs why we run different programs for our members. Do you have anybody here online? Okay, you can reduce the volume. Okay. So we help members own their own land with ease, have their own cars, have their own house without stress. We also expose members to international markets. Very beautiful. I heard somebody saying, good. Oh, it's you, man. I heard it, maybe in my spirit. All right. Now, international market is one of the best markets you can sell your produce and make abnormal profits. Why? Our naira is being devalued. We all know the reason. So we expose you now. How do we? People say, how do you say those food that you are saying there? They are of international standard. If you have the market, all you need to do is to purchase and export it. You don't need to think of, okay, will I now start to cultivate the land now? I'll get a processing machine. We've done all of those stress for you. Don't worry, just come and buy. Buy and get paid. That one they there. Leave that one. You still buy and export these same food items, over 20 different items. NAFDAC registration number, well packaged, attractive, name it. So all you need to do is to partner with the chamber with that. See, you can buy at distributor's price. You can buy at maybe it's 1-1. So there is room for everybody to make money here at the chamber. That's why we said it is not all about the rich alone. Everybody can better their lot as far as the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture is concerned. So all we do here is for the betterment of what? Humanity. Add value to you. If you so desire, let me add that. Some people, there is one story that Baba Deboye said in the camp recently. He said, two friends. I'll relate it back to why I'm saying this story. Two friends, they've been told, you become a king. The other one, you will serve your friend who will be a king. Say, God forbid. And the other one that was prophesied that he will become a king, decided to what? He decided to say, after all they've said, I'll be a king. He was just moving around, sleeping and waking, doing nothing. While the friend that was said would be a servant said, God forbid, the worst I will do, I'll become a farmer. And he went straight to the farm. He cultivated so much land. Lo and behold, there was famine in the land. You understand famine, right? Yes. Hunger. Starvation. Any English you can give it. Now at the end of the day, the same man that was prophesied or said will become a slave or a servant to the was begged. Okay? There's famine in the land. The king was saying, please give us food. He said no. The only thing that will make me to release my food to you people, I will become the king. So, is that the condition? By people's sake, don't worry. Give us the food. You will become the king. The person that was prophesied to be a king was just sleeping all through. He didn't do anything. The same man, the farmer, now became the king. He now happened to be the servant under him. That's why I said, you can be a member and you can decide to still remain who you are from day one till you decide. It's all about the move you make. So it doesn't come like automatic. They want pancake, it's like that. It's you that decide not to do what is doable. Do we understand what I'm saying? Yes. So your move, your steps will determine what you achieve with the chamber. Do I have a testifier in the house? Has somebody tried, National Housing Fund? Anybody here that has tried it before?
Yes.
Wow. Nobody?
Yes.
Oh, you've tried it, sir. So can you share your experience in just 30 seconds?
Actually, I'm a retiree.
Okay.
What you said the other time was right, because I pursued the loan up to the point when I was told that I have to go for a land with a CA4. But in the alternative, I have to go to one of these property companies and buy the house from there. From there, access the loan.
Beautiful.
But at the end of the day, well, I was not able to access the loan because I would have loved to have my own personal property, not a flat or something within an estate.
Okay.
So that was how I didn't go through the
Real estate.
the real estate people.
Oh.
So it's a fact.
Oh.
I know as 60 and as a retiree, I cannot access the loan anymore.
Thank you very much for that wonderful service. So you can see that what we said is true. They're not, see, it's not a matter of patching. We tell you the way it is. But he knows where he has actually heard his errors. And as we say, okay, being a member, we can even guide you. The land that he was not having, there is a scheme, I'll show you, we'll get there. That you have 5 years plan, 3 years plan.
Yeah, I was not a member. Yeah.
Yes. You have 5 years plan to pay off, and you have access to the landed property we see, so that you can apply for this. So, let me come back here. The NHF, many people, like when I said they will ask for CO, we say, you mean the name is CO. As I said, the more we do that, what I want to say now will keep happening. They know Nigerians, we don't want to push ourselves. We just want it to happen, maybe naturally or otherwise. Whereas, there are things you must fulfill if you want to benefit from this. Okay, and gone are the days that manna will fall from God bless you. Now, what do they do? Today is 12, right? Maybe in the next 8 or 9 days, they will pay salary, January salary. And there's this deduction that is being made for people working under the government. Now, bulk of money goes to Federal Mortgage Bank in millions. And Nigerians do not have C of O. The money keep coming. If you are the manager and the government you must use that money. Either by crook or by anything, that money must not remain in the account by 30th of that same month. So what they do is they call their friends, acquaintances, and people they know they can easily grab. Okay, there is the government money we gave you as a loan. So they give their friends, come and collect 50 million, come and collect 30 million, and use it for 6 months, use it for 1 year. After all, Nigerians that they are entitled to this loan, they are not coming for it. So they will be making more money. So they give them with interest. So before you will get that money, they have already made money with it. So for us to stop that menace, that anomalies, that's why we are encouraging all Nigerians to partake in it. Because that 30th, if they pay money, 29th, 21st, 22nd, 30th, that money must not be in Federal Mortgage Bank account. So they give it to people and they make money with it. Those people will pay back to them and they still give it to another person. That's why you see, when some people say, it's not the same work we are doing. Am I not a civil servant? Is he not a civil servant? What he's doing, you don't do it. They are not adding zero. They are just playing smart on Nigerians. Hello, sir. They are doing what? They are playing smart on us. So we need to stop them. And how do we stop them? We must all apply. Yes! Outsmart them. So don't be discouraged with, I don't like said, your CFO can be anywhere. Don't limit yourself to Lagos. Because to even perfect your survey in Lagos alone, you spend nothing less than 500,000 naira. Lagos. So to do your CFO, another 500,000. That's 1 million naira. It's more than that, thank you. Like 600. And you can still get the same plan with CFO in a place like Oyo, Igbo, all this Shaki. You get it lesser. And you still apply and get the same loan. So why are we disturbing ourselves? Why are we limiting ourselves to Lagos, Ogun State, or your state? And you know, housing, one thing about housing is it appreciates daily. So you might not need it now. How much is 15 million there? You might not need it. But it can be an investment for your children and great-grandchildren later. So please think about that. All right, we'll give room for question and answer. Don't worry. Just hold on. It's Justine Okuofu. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name very well. Sorry about that. Okwafo. Oh, okay. He's online, yes. Okay. www.povertyfightersradio.org is an online radio, so you can use it. And you know, one thing about online is it can reach out to more people. Almost all households now, there must be a smartphone. At least one. So everybody can easily access through the internet. There are numbers of people that see, many times, I'll see people saying, I'm just listening to you on Lagos Traffic Radio for the first time. I say, wait, we've been over here 52 weeks. We've been going on this same radio for the past 52 weeks. I mean 52 times. So the chances of you listening on this is very, but when you use online, you reach out to more audience. So let's promote your goods and services with our online radio. All right, you can also listen to us on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 every Thursday. Tomorrow is another day anyways. Yes, we call it The Farmers. Lagos Traffic Radio, 10:30 a.m. We are getting to the business of the day. I know that's why some members are here. Yes, some members seated here. I was not expecting them, but I'm happy they are here. You know what? After the display on the 19th of December, 2021, I had several calls. Okay, what's happening now? Why do you say they keep on a car? They don't give us. Where should I start from now? Which one is car again? Are we not farmers? Which one is car? Don't worry, attempt sensitization. We will tell you what you need to do so that you too can have your own car without stress. Now, being a member of the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture, there's something we designed for you. How to start a food business, a food distribution business, free of charge. You don't go come for anything. You start this business free of charge. You know, food distribution is the most important aspect of this agri-value chain. If you produce anything on your farm and you don't have means to sell it, there's a problem. Because there's no way you can recover the money you have spent, let alone you will have your profits. So that's why we are putting you here. Everybody, every member. But do you know one thing? The people that we enjoy this one most, not, let me say, apologetically and kidding. No apology. People that we enjoy this one most, they are the new members. Yet, you people pay, Mr. Fashala, how much did you pay when you became a member? These people are paying money, so they should enjoy more. What is it? Foundation member.
Even the money we pay that are more valuable than
one of the reasons is this. So we give them that leverage, they should enjoy it more. No, you two can enjoy, maybe you will pay another registration. Alright, let's move. Alright. So we plug all members into this business free of charge. You don't pay for it. All you need to do is to do what I will show to you. For sharing the good news, telling others. That's why I said coming on board is not about you, yourself, and I. It's about people around you. What you have become, let somebody also become so that everybody can grow. For sharing the good news, our food distribution business network business guarantees that you and people around you will get reward. With what? At different, this is where I'm going. So you can't jump the group, you cannot. At different stages. The chamber plug all our members into this business free of charge. As we introduce people to the chamber, your own food distribution business network grows And you get attached to the word accordingly. You don't deny me here. What you deserve is what we give you. But we were beefing people that, off money motor, why? Shout there, off money motor. They work for it. And here we reward responsibility. We reward what? If you are responsible, we give you the what? Reward. Oh yeah, let's get to business now. Spread the good news. Get rewarded. Get recognition in our food distribution business. Okay. All right. Before now, we are only appreciating people with food, with little cash. You know, farmland was there, children was there, but now it's much more better. And that's why I was telling that members should attend. Members of the team should attend this sensitization, so that you get detailed information. Now this is how people go with food, smiling. Yeah? Now like this, they carry out. People go see carry. People and they see eyes, faces when they go carry food. You go see them. They will carry and you see them carry and pass now. They didn't work for it. I mean, they didn't buy it. They earn it. They work for it. The food is already available. You just go pack, go. They will soon pack it after this sensitization. All right. Okay, let me say this. And people say, hey, how do I go about it? See, if you have a group of people, group of people, we can come around and tell them about the chamber. Minimum of 20. Anyway, they can even join. We can host a Zoom meeting with them. We've done that for several people. So don't be afraid. Oh, you were saying car. Is it true? Na lie. Na fake. They drove it all. At least we gave three members. They started one day. And today, I'm sure some of them, they weren't expecting that so soon. But it came, it happened. You also can be. I said our target this year, minimum, is 10 cars is our target this year. By 2022 December induction, we want to give out 10 cars to minimum. It can be 20, it can be 30. It depends on the numbers we have on board.
I hope they are not going to be given again.
Why are we gender bias? Why? In this country? Why? Sir, wait. I'm seeing some antagonism. Why is he all feeling? Why? Sir, why did you say that?
You know, because I saw them, everybody can see that.
I said 3. I mentioned 3 guys. Okay, sir, even if it's 20 females and they earn it, you give them. It's about what you do that determine what you earn. So don't blame the ladies or the women. Women, please clap for yourself. There are 100% of people. All right. Now, once you become a member, that means when you register, you decorate. So we call ourselves in a squad, like we have military squad, right? Paramilitary, as the case may be. They have ranks.
Yep.
Lieutenants, captain, major, as the case may be. Yes. So being a squad, we decorate you. Like you have just come on board. We decorate you with a rank lieutenant. Because it's a war that we are here to fight. Can we fight poverty with gentility? Somebody should answer me.
No, sir. No, sir.
So it's a war. So we decorate you with what little. You get an instant registration bonus or an induction pack, food pack. The induction pack is made up of food stuff, which can be collected at any of our various centers. In Abuja, yesterday, this same sensitization was held. So, either in Lagos, outside Lagos, in UK, you can have all of this collected at various collection centers. Now, you then move from being a lieutenant to become a captain as much as if you have 6 lieutenants under you. Hello. You will need to move from being me, myself, and I to the next level by getting or having 6 people to be a lieutenant that you get when you started. Simple. Must I do it? No. But if you do it, there's a reward. Now, before now, we just say, okay, we get 6,000 or 7,000 worth of food, and you are happy. No, we added value to it. So, in today's reality, if you can just become a member and you have 6 people on board. Okay. Now, we'll give you a referral bonus on each of them, 1,000 naira plus. Now, a new round bonus of 2,000 naira will be given to you. Like you're moving from a lieutenant to a captain, which means 1,000 naira from 6 people. That's plus 2,000 naira. A total withdrawable amount of 8,000 will be given to you, plus the food pack of 7,000 naira. And you clap for us, please. Yes. You can see the difference in what it was. So you that paid 10,000, you can see that you were not enjoying this. This is what we enjoy. That's why I said this one is best designed for new members. In fact, there's something we design. We call it fast trackers. Has anybody seen it on platform? You saw it. You fell in love with this at the sight of it.
You don't understand, right? You don't understand. I don't understand it.
Don't worry, let's start from here.
He said it's not for papers.
Let's start from here, don't worry. We'll get there. So, if you are a new member, you are entitled to a cash withdrawal of 8,000 naira by just introducing 6 people. And you still get the food pack. Plus the food pack. Now, I'll get it. There will be room for question and answer. Don't worry. Now, on this stage, there now have 6 people. For everyone that joins you for your lieutenant rank, by having their own 6, each of them will also do their 666, as in introducing 6 people to join. The squad will give you a 5,000 naira on each of them that joins you as a captain. Meaning that you have 14 captains. You will receive a total amount of 70,000 naira in the back end, and with a 30,000 naira new rank bonus, which means for 14 people that will join you as a captain, you get 5,000 naira. That means 5,000 multiplied by 14 of them gives you what? 70,000 naira. And a new rank bonus of 30,000, which means when you add up this, it's giving you 100,000 naira. And we will still give you a food worth 50,000 naira. Is that not beautiful? So you get this food back and you still get cash. Whatever you do with the money you are withdrawing, we don't care. Go and use it. Go and use it to pay your children's school fee. Use it to buy anything. But you can use it to invest. Whatever you do, we don't care. Ours is, if you fulfill this, you get the reward. Before now, what the old members were enjoying is that they get this food pack worth 50,000 naira and they get 10,000 naira. So you can see the difference. That's why I said new members and old members should attend sensitization to have a broader knowledge. All right. Now, you have the major rank. Each of the 14 people that will meet you at your previous stage, you are entitled to what? 10,000 naira on each of them. Which means 10,000 naira multiplied by 14 of them gives you 140,000 naira. And a new rank bonus of what 100,000 naira will be given to you. Which means when you add up these two, it's giving you 240,000 naira. The withdrawable amount of 240,000 naira can be withdrawn on the dashboard and will still give you a food worth 116,000 naira. Food! It is our food. Money making. Now, before now, this stage, the only thing they enjoyed then was food worth of 116,000 naira and food worth of 116,000 naira and they get 100,000 naira cash reward. Finished. But we said with the new face on board, you will withdraw 240,000 naira cash first instead of 100,000 naira. We'll still give you food worth 116,000 naira and a car. So you that may ask me, how do they get a car? This is what they did, sir. Hello. I call again. Very confusing. Who said that? Is it you, man? I said you were in captain. Now, the people under you will also become captain just as you. Now, what do they need to do? Right? Just 14 of them. You just need to become captain and you move to become a major. Simple. 14. Just 14. Yes. 14 of them will join you as a captain and you move to become a major. And you hand all of these benefits plus the cap. Very good, right? Or should I break it further? 5 people in the meeting room. Let me change information so that we can. So I won't be keeping people waiting. Everything, the best. The best. Now, on each person that becomes a general just like you will receive 50,000 naira on each of them. 50,000 naira. When 14 of them complete their stage as a general, which means you will be entitled to 700,000 naira cash reward. And a new bonus rank will be given to you, 300,000 naira. A total amount of 1 million naira is your entitlement. Good. A withdrawable amount of 1 million naira can be withdrawn on the dashboard, and you still get food worth what you are carrying to 300,000 naira worth of food. 300,000 naira worth of food. How do I mean? See those food there? We just monetize it. How much is it of 10,000, 5,000, everything, 300,000. By that time, I'm sure you would have opened a shop. You would have opened it, or you just be a blessing to others. Now, additional incentives we give you at this stage is that we give you a 3-bedroom flat in any of our estates, anywhere in Nigeria. We'll still give you a full salary, at least, for 1 day. I mean, a clap for us. For this economy. You have food, you have money, you have cash, you have everything. Hey, you know that you still have house. You know that you play what? Now, we can all achieve all of this with the team. See, here we don't say old members. See, being a new member, you can achieve what old members fail to achieve. There's room for overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. I know some people that joined the chamber before. I know. Too well. Plenty. Today, they've not even achieved small out of what I've achieved by the grace of God. So what we are saying is overtaking is. So don't be saying, when will I now get there? See, in less than a year you can get it. Less than a year. So make that move so that what? No, that wasn't the English I used. Anybody that gets it, get my gift. So that what? So that you can keep it. So that you can earn it. That wasn't the English I used. In fact, it's on the platform. Oh yeah. Nobody again. No, I don't want again. It's okay. I don't want again. Now, this is all we design in a way that you have access to constant food. You have access to cash reward. You have access to farmland for farming. You have access to 3-bedroom flats in our estates. Trainings, everything is almost at your disposal. What do you need to do? Okay, you don't need to do much. Just invite others to become member as you did. Finish. That's all. Nothing. You are not paying. You don't need to pay second time. Your one-off membership ends you everything the chamber is into. Now, like I said earlier, if you have a group of people, we go to church, mosque. Me, I'm a Christian, but if you say no, go tell them about how their life will become better. If na mosque, I will enter. If na babalawo, I will say, come outside. When they come outside, we will have it on a playing, maybe on a campaign ground. Then if it's a mosque, share to remove my shoe, that one will be hard now. I will hate that. My word is that people's life must change positively. So if you have a group of people, either institutes, anything, let us write a proposal to them. They should give us a day. We'll make it formal. So we address them, and everybody that registers, put them on there, so that you can achieve all of these easily. Will it be easy? The answer is no, but it's doable. Some people are achieving it. So all you need to do is let us know. We'll do the talking. Don't worry, you won't pay. The logistics, nothing, won't pay anything. And if somebody is here, there was one place to ship. Even on Sunday, I was there. So just mention it. We'll come around, we'll tell them about the chamber, and everyone that registers, you get the benefits. So we help you also to achieve all of this. Be it ease. Okay, we are almost getting to the question and answer section. Yes. I want to move to the next slide. Okay, how will you now join these money makers? How will you join us? Don't share money be fine. Now, all you need to do is to visit the website. In fact, you can register yourself. Before now, we say send your details to the chamber and you do registration. Now you don't need to stress. Just visit the website www.povertyfighters.stop. Finish. All the details you need. Click on become a member. Now, these are two things. You can directly go to the website. This website, you register yourself directly. Or go through the website, that's the chamber's website, www.ikejachamber.com. www.ikejachamber.com. Then when you get to that website, click on become a member. Once you do that, we are just making it to be much more. Let me see now when you send using a password. What does that mean? We don't do anything with your details here. Our one is just be a member and do what is available so you can grow just as the chamber is growing. Alright, we are what? The Poverty Fighters Squad. We know they like see poverty, we fight her with everything within our means, which is what? Farming and agriculture. If you know, and you know, and you know that you know what I want to ask, and there's a gift for you. I said there are 3 things we cure in the society. 3 things. If you know it, just raise your hand and humbly. Okay, let me say, I will beg you to stand up so that there will be chorus answer. If you know it, just do like this first. Let me see the hands. Now, God, they talk say women. Now, women they raise hands. So, see, hey, if you okay, maybe I should say it this way. You are, none of you are raising your hand. If you now fail it, you really want to give me the gift. Agreed. Agreed. Wait, so let's be on the common, let's be on the same page before we. So if I call you, you fail it, you give me gifts. Yes. Yes. All right. I saw a hand first. Yes. 3 things we are curing in the society.
The chambers handles hopelessness, hunger, and poverty.
Please let's clap for her. Yeah, money. Yeah, money. Unfortunately, she's also a woman. Yeah. All right, no, we'll balance it. I think okay, let me say this. Another question I will ask a man now. Maybe a man, if a man knows it too. Okay. If you know the it's not you know, I said by extension, there's a name we are called now. If you are a man now, let's give them mommy, let's give them the chance. I am sure they will not know it. By extension, there's a name they call us now. If you know it, raise your hand. And start, wait, I'll call the person to stand up. Sir. Let's clap for him. People are following. Thank you very much. Please remind me of your gifts. All right. Now, we said we cure poverty, we cure hunger and homelessness. Now, that's why we are coming to the housing. So when you hear that, if you look at our name, the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. So the housing for all, in a way that we all must be a landlord. We all must what? If you are already, you can build more. Oliver Twist is allowed as far as the chamber is concerned. Oliver waiting. Ask for more. Ask for more. It's an investment. So somebody was sharing an experience, somebody sold a house around this vicinity recently. In millions, you can imagine, just getting a land in this vicinity. You know how much is it? Huh? Now, this person sold it because he has properties around. So if you have got in India, you are just deceiving yourself. There's room for you to build more as far as the chamber is concerned. That's why I welcome you to Housing for All. Right? Welcome to Poverty Fighters Quad City, powered by the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. Okay. I will not dwell on this. Reason being that if you have interest, you can reach out to us and we get started with you. We have different locations. We, Okada, Lagos, outside Lagos, anywhere you can think of. Yes, there are some locations that we have. They are in collaboration with other companies. But the good thing is this, please, can everybody see this place I'm touching? A 5-year or 5 years instrumental payments available. In fact, if we pay 30% of the actual amount of the land, before we were just restricted to Ofada, Mowe, and Ofada, Mowe precisely for our landed property with Siobo. Now, make your choice. Make your choice. As soon as you pay 30% of the amount the land acquired, or maybe it's 3-bedroom flat you want us to build for you, or it's the landed property you want so that you can have the Siobo for any change. Anything you want, 30% down payment. We spread the balance for you within 3 years, within 5 years, as the case may be. So that what you were finding difficult to achieve before you became a member, you find it difficult. In less than a year, you can achieve even much more better. Housing for all, everybody. Anywhere of your choice. So all you need to do is to what? Reach out to us, and we what? We get you your desire. Now, the price of greatness is yes, and the chamber will reward responsibility. The price you need to pay for you to be great in life is to be responsible. Simple. You now see this, the distance between dreams and reality. I wish to be, I want to be. If you don't take that action, that distance will continually be there for you. So take the action today, as in now. You remember how we started, right? When this woman was riding the bicycle with pleasure.
Yes.
Then you saw the first one we saw, we shared, right? Yes. It was on a hill. Yes. Very difficult. But this woman, we will need to fight till this time happens. Fight till you ride life with pleasure. Fight. If it takes you to pull your cloth, or pull now. This suit, it's never a video to me. Just to achieve. So fight. We are not asking you to carry card. We are not asking you to carry gun. Fight in let your spirit be angered that no, my circumstance by December 2022. This must be achieved. Will it come easy? The answer is no. You fight it. So become a registered member of the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, Industry and Agriculture. All you need to do, by extension, please make a payment of 20,000 naira into these provided account details and forward your proof of payments. If you have your cash, you can make it available, then do your registration. Forward your cash or your proof of payment to any of these office lines. But if you are here, just forward it to 322. 0909-88-322. So, another thing you need to note is that the sponsor, who is your sponsor? How do you hear about the chamber? You can have that. Maybe you heard on radio or somebody, anything, just know your sponsor. And that will be a question we should ask again. Right? Are we together? Yes, all right. Thanks for listening. Question. I know there are lots of questions. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My final shot on this. Especially for those that knows the story of this chamber. They can testify that there is more to that. They can what? They can testify that there is money in agriculture. We want you to think of agriculture either by setting it up. In fact, that's our major interest. Because the only thing that can guarantee food security in this part of the world is for all of us to embrace farming and agriculture. So is it that you go into farming by doing it yourself or allow us to do it for you? Or be an investor in agriculture so that we can both make money per time. And food business is a business that can never go bad. Let me paint a scenario. If you produce anything farming related and you make 1 naira, just 1 naira, and just 20 million Nigerians buy your food, how much are you making on a daily basis?
20 million naira.
2 million naira.
20 million.
20 million naira. Now in a month, multiply it. Just 1 naira you make as profit. So how do I achieve 20 million? 20 million people. Okay, 2 million people. Okay, even 200,000 people. Remember, this is what you do as a side hustle. So if you only produce that your goods and it gets to 1 million Nigerians and you make 1 naira, it means you are making 1 million naira every day. Is 1 million naira enough to take care of our needs on a daily basis? I'm talking of needs, not wants now. Any man that makes 1 million naira every day, they will call him poor man. No. In 30 days, that's 30 million naira. So that's how profitable farming and agriculture is. And that's the business we are falling into. A business that can stand a test of time, come what may. Come what may. COVID, no COVID, anything, mention it. Yes, it will never be valid. Please. I know some people must have been here just to let me come and see what you will tell us. Please, even if you decide to be a member, we would like to welcome you with our open hands. And if you say yes, I've listened to their nonsense, I don't want to join. Of course, we will still say thank you. But please, in your own interest, don't remain the same. Try and establish something that can give you daily income so that the leverage or the life you have today can become better in the nearest 6 months. So that by the end of 2022, you will look back and say, at least to the glory of God, I've added to my statue. Thank you so very much once again. God bless you. Now, I know there is a lot of questions, and by the grace of God, we will take them. Today is for you. So, where do we start from? A woman also. Alright, let's start from a man. Our mothers, please. Let's put them this time around. Yeah, gentlemen. Okay. Alright, let's start with a man now. A man. Okay. Should we start? You know his hands first. Yes, back. I'm not seeing Nike anywhere. I don't know what she's doing.
Thank you very much, Farmer Hawa. Always very good.
Thank you, sir.
My concern is 2 things.
All right.
One is age.
Now, you didn't mention your name.
My name is Farmer.
Okay.
Farmer Dr. Wolan.
You're welcome, sir. All right, go on, sir.
I love that from Farmer also. So, you mentioned 2 things that bothers me each time you. The first one is age.
Age about
mortgage or something. Because at times, like anybody, you said when it comes to mortgage or going for loan, 60 years is a disadvantage, or quarter to 60 is a disadvantage. So I'm now wondering, is there any other thing that is not age based that such senior citizen can do to actually make ends meet? I mean, to also contribute to that's one. Then 2, the products. There was a time, I think next year induction. We were told that we are going to launch a market, something like that, that you can always access and buy online. Up to now, I've not had anybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the one. Then number 2, perhaps some of us that we are preparing for retirement, we are thinking of how to pick the products and sell. So I just want to know, how do you go about it? Any idea of the minimum amount of investment that the chamber will request from us, demand from us, that we can invest in, or how do you go about it?
Thank you very much for that question. Wow, beautiful. Now let's start for him. Alright, thank you, sir. Quickly. Now the first question is about the age for NHF, about 60. Okay. I know I'm at disadvantage, so to say. Now, what other scheme? And that's why we have a 5-year plan. A 5-year plan in the way that if you pay 30% of any land or any property, maybe 2-bedroom flat, 3-bedroom flat, anywhere, right? Then the chamber will spread the balance you have to pay for you within 3 years, 5 years. So for senior citizens that can partake in the NHF loan ranging between 5 million and 15 million naira, then you can do yourself good and key into the other aspects. Do we understand now? So it's one of the advantages of you being a member. So pay 30%, let's say the land you want to buy is in Shangisha, for instance, and it goes for 2 million naira, maybe with C of O, right? As soon as you pay 30%, which is 600,000 naira, then we get started with you and spread your balance for 3 good years. So the 1.4 million naira you are paying will be spread for the next 3 good years. Do you understand? So that's one of the advantages for senior citizens, as you mentioned it. Do you understand that? But even being a senior citizen, your children should not miss what you missed. So if they are 18 and above, let them partake in NHM. I've given you different orijo, different schemes. How you can go about it. It's not a thing you must do in Lagos. Go and buy land in your hinterland. Anywhere you have.
Children of nowadays, they have their own world, though, I beg. They have their way of thinking.
Sir, whatever world they have, only in the no matter what happens, it's your own vision for them.
You can't force them.
You can't force them, and you put it in plan for them.
Yeah.
It's not compulsory you catch them along with this. You buy it and
Just
do it
make
for
them
their
to
behalf.
sign. Just make them to sign and say, well, sign. I don't tell you to pay.
He's not paying. You will do the thing for them. So in a way to cover their future. Now, that's that about that. The second one, now we said maybe last year induction. Now, we said we are going to launch our online market. Online market, in which you can actually display your food, your products and services. And he is saying he has not heard anything till now. I can tell you that you are not informed, sir. We have it on board, oja.digital. You can even go online now, type it there on Google, oja.digital. It takes you there. So if you have any agri produce that you want to market, you upload it, you put your price, and people buy from you. I've just said we also have our online radio.
Yes.
In which you can market your
sorry. Okay, we are to send our product. I thought we want to buy.
You can buy it.
Okay, we can buy it.
You can also buy. We have other people that are displaying there. You can also buy on the platform. You can also sell. Now that's oja.digital. OJA. Full stop. Digital. See? Now, for the food items too, how do you partake? I have people that before they even get retired, they are already in this business. What do? They have a shop. They just print all of these pictures. Put the banner there. You're paying somebody. Oh yeah, maybe all these secondary school leavers that they are still seeking for admission. Put them there. Add this food. Add your own profit and make money. So it's not till you retire before you start thinking all of this. 5 years to go. But there's one thing we are launching very soon in this year. Operation Don't Retire Poor. If you have 5 years to go, that's for you. Anybody 5 years to go? You mean, okay, 5 years to retire, that's what I mean.
5 years to go retirement now. 5 years to go away from
5 years to retire out of active service, or you have 5 years to say, okay, this
Bye-bye.
Yalaje that I've been doing in the Dumota for 30 years, I want to leave it for my children. If you have 5 years to retire, there's something we are cooking up for you in a way that you won't retire poor. So for the food, right now, before you even retire, you can just get a shop. Now, even your social media handle, you can be displaying this food and be making good money with it. All this Facebook, instead of displaying your finance, put that on head. Yeah? I'm fine, I buy more too, I do this, I want to display it for social media. Who here?
You don't have anybody.
Yeah, so display food, let people see food, so they will buy, and you make money with it.
You talk about the minimum investment.
Okay, even though that's 5,000.
That will be.
If na 5,000, the waiting your money go carry, now you go carry go house. If you can buy food of 1 million naira, you get it available. And if it's 5,000, you can get into the business. Remember, I also said, instead of buying, you can even earn out of this food. We've discussed all of that. So it's not about purchasing. Now, when you purchase, we still pay you for doing that. Remember, chop and get paid.
Yeah.
Have I answered your question?
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, a man, a woman. So let's balance. Sir, you're in this, right? Obviously, you've been looking at your time, like, okay, a woman now. Let's answer it. Sir, I will take your question next, sir. Sorry about that. Okay, mommy.
You are facilitator.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So this is my first time coming. So on 24th December, I registered on my phone with Kabiyesi Owurolawa. I saw the advert on Left TV 8 Owurolawa program. And I called him. So we now say I should transfer the money, and he now sent a form on my phone to register and forward it to.
Beautiful.
Now, one thing I want to ask is that I said until I come here and see, because we have done many investments that they are thieves. I don't know the adjective I can use.
We are very correct.
You're
very correct.
So I said until I get here today to see how real this thing is, that I'm amazed.
Thank you very much.
So I even asked him before he went out when I came in that after the seminar, if I see that it's real, I want to invest in more today. How will I go about it? Then he told me I should see one lady. So if someone want to invest again now, today, is it the 20,000 I used for the registration on 24th December, that same 20,000 is what I will use to register today again?
All right, but don't worry, ask your question, so I'll take it.
Then if someone asks farmland, as you are talking about the CFO, and it's then running a cash crop plantation on it, do we need to get CFO on that land?
Farmland. Okay.
On the farmland to get CFO?
I want that to. Thank you so very much, man. All right. Okay, now let's start by the first question. Thank you for that step of faith. She took a step of faith. You said she hasn't been here. You just heard of LTV and like she paid. Thank you for that. It shows she's a responsible woman. Let's clap for her.
Women are women.
Hey. All right. Now, mommy is a paper. Please, Parker. There's a few items that are entitled to. So let's start from there. For newly registered members, identify yourself so that they can package your food, so you don't need to wait. So, okay, they can just pack like 20, put it on ground, so that people can get their food. We won't keep them waiting. Now, you have registered. You get a paper. Aside. Being a member of the chamber, you are entitled to all of our trainings. I have not mentioned that. Yes. We always train our members on one agricultural produce, at least one, every week, either on Wednesdays such as this or Saturdays. Any day that is convenient for you. Whatever we have on Saturday, we'll repeat it on Wednesday. Any agricultural produce. So it's your entitlement. I haven't said that. For investment, your membership has earned you everything we do. The amount you invest is dependent on you. But the minimum you can invest is 20,000 naira. Minimum. So if you have invested before, you can invest again, even today. The only thing is they will carry different maturity dates.
Yes.
So people have been asked, even up to yesterday, if I invest, I've invested 10 million, can I invest again? The answer is yes. So if you have invested and you want to invest, in fact, some people invest every day. Yes. It's about the loose funds you have so that you not spend it. Put it into use, let it work for you. And in 6 months, we give you 50% of it. Please! I've been hearing different stories, especially when I came back, during the holidays. So people invested, they don't have MOU, they don't. Why will you pay money and you don't know, there's nothing you are holding on to? Does it make sense? I highlighted it. I said when you make payment for investment, an MOU will be prepared for you. So when you pay, the chamber account you are paying your investment to is still this account. So mommy, please write it down. So the same account number you make your registration payment into is still the same account number you make your investment payment into. Then you share your proof of payment with any of the office line, and your MOU will be paid. Don't pay money without having your MOU. Please disturb us. In fact, within 24 hours, your MOU should be ready. Within 24 hours. It depends on the load of work. In fact, it can be ready immediately. So it depends on the bulk of work we have at hand. But saying you make payments, you don't have MOU, it's your fault. So, man, all you need to do, make payment into this chamber's account, share the proof of payment with us here on WhatsApp. Do you understand? Then, there are details we ask you that your MOU will be prepared. That's what is law binding between you and the chamber. So, in 6 months, you get your money credited to you. In fact, payments, we pay on Sunday. We pay on holidays. Some people give testimony in the midnight. So it's not a function of, will you pay me during the holiday? Yes. Several people got their money while we were working from home. So it's not a function of anything. Yes, mommy says something that people have won their hands elsewhere. We are not saying it's a lie, it's true. But the fact that you got it wrong then, does that mean you will not try again? For people that know the story of this chamber, for people that know, they know that yes, this thing is working, and that's why we are still relevant. So God has been helping us. Whatever you have done, don't worry, give it a try. And in less than 6 months, before December 2022, is either you will come and say alleluia in the office, or you go to your mosque or your church and say, thank God, I'm a member of the Kenya Chamber of Commerce. Now, mommy was talking about C of O. Now, for your land that you have gotten, maybe you have cash crop on it. No, it's not that one we are talking about. For housing, housing is different. If you want to go into housing and you want to partake in NHF, that's National Housing Fund loan, so that you can have access to 5 million to 15 million naira to build a house. That's when you need to perfect that land with C of O. But if you have a land and you want to cultivate it, or you've already cultivated, we can still be of advantage to you in a way that we can consult for you on your farmland, and you get improved technology in a way that your output will be much more better than what we are having, and you make more. In fact, especially the part of marketing, there are some secrets we show to you in a way that it can add value to your farmland. Do you understand? So, being an already farmer, there are 3 ways we can assist you, right? In terms of managing that farmland, and in terms of consultation. Yeah. The last part is about setting up. So for those who want to go into it newly, so we set up for you, we manage for you, you need consultants periodically. Do you understand? So everything you have or that interests you, we'll make it available for you. Is that okay, ma'am? Have I answered your question? All right, sir. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. I'll come to you. Daddy, I've been looking at the time. No. I was answering. Thank you, sir.
To start with, my name is Binya Harris. So
beautiful. Good to have you around, sir.
I live in the US, so I don't live in Nigeria.
Welcome, sir.
But yesterday, my younger sister just told me about the meeting. I started around the care here, and she said, "Listen, I would like you to attend and to see how they function with the Kenya Chamber of Commerce and Industry." But if certain things that I've been trying to see how it works and how it's going to work. For somebody like us that live in the diaspora, I cannot do, you mentioned about networking. One day, girl, I've attended several meetings since I've been here, and I've been living on Sunday back to the US. And because I'm trying to, I register my company, I'm trying to start something here, even though I've been in the US for too long, but I'm trying to invest my money, but I want to invest my money reasonably, where it's going to germinate, where I'm going to lose my money, When you work in the US, and earn dollar money. It's not something you want to throw away when it's going to work. So for somebody like me, I don't think I can do 1 leg here, 1 leg there, 14 here, 13 there. I don't have that network. I have a lot of friends, but they are well played. I cannot tell about the tell I'm telling making. They say no. Are they making millions? They say no. They say thank God don't go there. You know. But what I can do, for somebody like me, to be able to invest my money, and my money will continue to work for me, not going to go and talk to this. I can talk to nobody. I don't even have that strength. I don't have that capability. I can do a lot. I do. What I do in the US, I work for the government too, so I speak like people. I do all I want to do for the government agency, but I cannot go and be talking to ABCD. Come and join, pay 20,000. I don't even know what to do with 20,000 anyway. So all that. So, and that is point, and that is number one. Then number two, question I want to ask is, what is the volume of investment that somebody like us in diaspora can put in that will germinate and work well for us without being going about talking to nobody? I can talk to friends, we all live in the US, all of us live in London. We can say, okay, let every Chamber of Commerce and invest our money and put in our money and let the money continue to germinate and work. But the problem is, like Mommy said, she said something recently, they got one soul, told one soul. Because I've attended a lot of meetings since I've been around, and when I was at Lekki the other day, 2 days ago, and after the finished talking, I just walked away. I said, that's not what I want. Because you want to, like Mommy said, sometimes I want to show someone to go before. Before you know it, the money will be gone. Especially when it comes to network marketing. I don't want network marketing. I want to invest my money. I've given 2 million naira to my younger sister that she invested. What I introduced to this, okay. She invested in network marketing. The money was gone. I was mad at her. So why did he do that? Why was it the 2 million naira and the money was gone in the water? So all I want to do, I'll be honest with you, is I'm looking for a way to actually invest my money genuinely and let my money work out for me genuinely. I don't want to throw my money into the water. I know what's going on in Nigeria, everybody wants something from you. Like my cousin told me, hey, Benga, you have to open your eyes. They keep telling me that when I go to Nigeria, they will tell you this business, that business, that business, that business. Don't do that. Don't rush into it. Value it, weigh it, think about it, and be sure that your money is going to the right place. I'm ready to invest any amount of millions. I want to be sure my money will be there. I want to be sure that my money is generating. I want to be sure that my money is not going to the ocean. I want to be sure that tomorrow I won't come here and the office is closed. It's been done all over again. My cousins told me that we all live abroad. And they said, be careful that you are going to Lagos. I already registered my company. I just did that in Abuja. But I tell you, we're going to tell you this business, that business, that business, that business. Be extremely careful. So I'm going to speak to somebody later with Chamber and personally when I go to my hotel room, and I want to know exactly what we in the diaspora, how can we go about this? Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Not the one you do and hey, God forbid that blood pressure. So what we say is conveniently, the volume is as much as you can do. You can do so you do every day. The only thing is that we carry different maturity dates. So for your friends, I know, see, everything I've mentioned, there are some people that they pick what's interested. Is there a must to do everything? We only avail you some of the information that you can benefit from. So it's in your own prerogative. This is what I want. Step. Is there a must to do networking? Network marketing. Life itself is networking. Sir, you said your sister told you. Is that not networking? It's networking. I don't want to do network marketing. That life you have
The Abuja you went to register your company, sir. You met somebody there. So we connect and we connect and we connect. So the aspect of come and register people is not compelling. It's not a must. But if you do it, there is a reward for it. Sir, I think what will profit you more is the investment. Or if you have interest in farming and you know your brother or your cousin can oversee it, they can set up a farm for you in a way that in 2, 3, 5 years, that your farm will become something great that will be producing and be exporting. In fact, since you have influence or you have opportunity over there, whatever you produce on your farm, you just easily market it over there and make more money. So those are the 2 ways I think. And also, you can take advantage of our trainings. We train members on 1 agricultural produce per time. So there are so many things you can also benefit while being in diaspora. We also have office in diaspora. Yes, we have our office. You can go to the website www.ikediachamber.com.
Most part of the other house is in London.
Yes, sir. In London,
Not in the US. I live in the US. So
Okay.
I know the house in London.
All right. So we have office in Europe too. So many things you can benefit. But let's start from being a but for the investment, no limit to the owner. If you want to do it every day, it's allowed. And it all comes at 50%. So that's how about that. Have I answered you, sir? Thank you so much. Let's take a woman now. Who is holding the mic?
Hi.
A woman. Okay, give it to mommy here. Sorry, I will come to you. All right. Yeah, what's good? Good afternoon, man. Wow, that's nice.
Thank you very much for
I think I'm getting a picture. So see that, right? Don't worry. All right, welcome.
This is my first time of coming to this place also because I wanted to see how they stay somewhere. And I never been there. Then that person about the wise. So that's why I came also and for joining meetings online. Thank you very much. I want to find out this NHL alternative that the state has in this council. I want to find out is it on land purchase or this house. So that's what I want to know. Because I know you're talking about to buy land is it the land or the complete structure?
Thank you very much. You're welcome. All right, now one question is related to housing. She has been a member, but I don't know her in person. I know her son. So that was why I just like, oh. Yeah. Somebody told me earlier that she wanted to see me. All right, now the alternative we have for NHA now is not about the land. If it is land you want, either with C or without C or there's opportunity for you. If it's 2-bedroom flat, 3-bedroom flat, there's opportunity for you. So if it's about the structure, like the one that has been built, some people have that. I don't want to stress myself. I need to build one. Yes, it's available. Pay 30% and we spread the balance in 3-5 years. Simple. If it's land, if you want to start your own building yourself, don't worry. There's opportunity for you too. So as we are into farming, we are also into industry in a way that everybody build house easily. You know, it's so appalling that many people will work under government 35 years and they will retire in a rented apartment. It's shameful. It's in this country that this thing happens. It doesn't happen in other places. It's shameful. So in 2, 3 years, 5 years, at least you also become a landlord of your own. So mommy, it's not about land. If it's 2-bedroom, if it's 3-bedroom, if it's just land, if it's landed with landed property with C or O, without C or O, anything you want, the chamber can avail it to you. Let us know. Your own is give us the interest. Let's see the interest in you. Let us have the knowledge that, oh, I have interest in social land, in social location. Then we get started with that. Is it a good? You can. Yes, ma'am. Before now, there was no dictation. We were restricted to Uwe and our father. Now, make your choice. All right. Next question, a man. I don't know. This is a woman, man. Don't let that man come and fight me. Give it to a man now. Online people, we are coming to you, please. I can see some hands raised up. Mr. Justin. No, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Really enjoy your presentation. My name is really Silent Costa. I'm coming. Actually, one of my friends posted it on status. So I now chatted to know something about it.
He's buying you.
I said, okay, let me try and come to this game for the 7 and there's something that you said that I'm interested in. Just as a moment, you mentioned just now about the housing loan. I was trying to say something that if you cannot get a COO in Lagos, probably I can travel to the village in the east so I can get a COO on my father's property. So I was now thinking that supposing I have a COO and the COO doesn't bear my own name, probably is bearing my wife's name, can I still use that COO to get a loan for housing loan?
Thank you very much, sir. Now, thank you, sir. In fact, just as I said, now you're a friend. It's either you're buying cocoa or you're buying wine. Don't buy alcohol. All right. That's just a joking note. Sir, NHS is a personal thing. They deal with you and you alone. So your wife that has a COO, she better apply if she is still within the age bracket. Or you get your own landed property with COO, apply. So it's a personal application. So your wife's COO doesn't cover for you. It has to be in your name. I think that settles it. Is it taking, sir? Yes. All right, come and give it to Morgan now.
Add. What is age limit?
Age limit 18. I've said it earlier. Minimum age that can take this loan is 18 years old. 18.
What cannot take the loan?
No, minimum. 40 can take, 50 can take, in fact 55 can take. There are 45. Just
Now the Cheriba is here. At last.
Your very informative explanation.
Thank you very much.
My own interest is actually in export.
Yes,
And I've tried to bring here or rather there have been times where some programs were lined up or later cancelled. Were not there, so I couldn't make some to ask these questions. If we have the opportunity to be exposed to the international markets, like you rightly said, how will the chamber help us to get customers over there? I'm ready to buy from our farmers in the chambers and then sell it abroad, and then I'm earning. That is where I am actually much interested in. Even though I'm invested as I am now, but I still want to do that. And secondly, I'm just 3 years and 9 months away from my 5 years in service as well. So I'm interested in farming. I don't want too much stress. I know farmers are supposed to I don't have the energy for that. I'm looking into snail. I mean, there are times the programs, they plan to have, or they didn't do training. So I'm very much interested in the chamber still bringing up those trainings so that we can come and be educated and know where we have interest and we can cope. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's where I am most interested.
Thank you.
I would really appreciate any effort the chambers can do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's start.
Thank you very much.
2 questions, basically. The first one is on what? Now, I said we have helped you so far to get the food ready. All you need to do is to purchase and get your markets to sell. Early last year, for those who are home members, they can testify to this. there was an opportunity to showcase your own products, at least between January to April 30th last year for members. All you need is bring your products and let's help you to market it. We did that for members last year. We don't know anything that is coming up this year. So, for the product you have, I wouldn't know if it's this product or you have your own market that you want to export. This product, good. Now, for now, let's say as of today, you will need to identify your own market overseas. For now, as of today. Remember I said last year, January, from January 1st to April 30th, we availed the market for people in London, precisely. So people brought their product and we're marketing it for them. That has ended as of April 30th last year. New thing I go on board that you just say, yeah, bring your products. Let's help you to market. So today, all you need to do is to buy the products and export to the market you have. Do you understand? For now. So you don't have the market. Then let's wait and see if we have an approval so that we can export your goods. Is it a But for now, there's a lot you can even achieve locally. Even in Nigeria. I'm telling you, there's a lot. Now there's this food, we call it Wonder Meal. Very good for diabetic patients. Naturally, it goes for 1,500 naira. What is 1.5? Yes. It's now 1.5.
Wow. It used to be 1,000 now.
Registration used to be what? Oh yeah. Inflation, people know, we all know what is on payment now. So pardon us. So it's now 1.5. Now that 1.5 here you buy, you can sell as high as 3,025. Especially people that need seats, that are it's just like Nigeria. Here in Nigeria, the minimum you can pay per item is 500. If you can only produce and sell to only 500, it's an additional. Remember, it's not your source of income. It's just adding value to whatever you have. Locally, you've not exhausted it. But sometimes we run out of stock. As at Monday, people wanted to collect their induction. We said, wait, on Wednesday. Come and collect it on Wednesday. We run out of stock, despite the production. And that's why they're asking to invest with us, so that we can expand more. Farming is very lucrative, but you must have the money to expand. So, man, please, for now, you can still market it locally. Let's get started. Let them even know. So you want to go into exportation, right? Then do people know you are into it locally? Why not start from home? One email at please start from home. Your WhatsApp status. Start. We have the pictures. We can send it to you. Request for it. Send a hi to 322. We send all the pictures. Start marketing it. So start marketing it locally. Pending the time that we have opportunity to help you market it overseas. Now the second one is on snailry. There's no time that we say we take a training and we don't take it. Except maybe peradventure it was close to induction and due to the preparation November. October, November. We said we want to give snail and we didn't do it. Except we didn't join online. We had it here. There will always be training here, Shara. It might be maybe we have difficulties online. Did you want to join online? Or you wanted to come in? We now announced that we didn't do it again. Okay, I will admit, Sha. Let me admit. Hey, we're going forward, man. The training will always be holding. Now, for the snail, I will advise you to attend the training maybe this month or next month. When we have the training, then we'll still attach a farmer with you who will help you with all the requirements, the setting up, the management. They would like you to attend the theoretical aspect so that you too you have something knowledgeable about it, an idea. So when he's saying something like, I think I heard it garden, so that it won't be a blank thing and he won't be calling them for you for help. You know, they are human too. Excesses can be showcased sometimes. So please be patient with us. This weekend we are looking at catfish farming. Catfish is something that people are making so much money on. Yes. In fact, there's a fish we have, catfish. We sell at the chamber, 1,700 naira. A member sell it in Florida for 15,000 naira. The same size. So there's a lot of money we can make with catfish. So we are looking at on Saturday we'll start our training. So today is just for general sensitization of question and answer. So that's why we are not holding training today in Lagos. They had training in Abuja yesterday. You saw it on the plan. So training we always go, except we have the courses online. That's why we won't do also. All right, have I answered the question?
Yes.
A man now, a man. So let's, oh yeah, who is holding the mic? A man. Okay, sir. Sir, don't worry. Today is for us. Don't worry. We'll take all the questions. Welcome, sir. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Now the answer is yes. Then it boils down to maybe you give us like 2 weeks, because we always have our schedule for the month. So when we have this schedule and you bring it, say, okay, just hold on. So we might bring it. Now, okay, his question is, can members suggest the training we have to hold part time? Maybe his own interest is to go into coconut farming. And this week we are talking about catfish. That is nothing interesting. So can he suggest that, okay, next week I want to be able to, the answer is yes and no. Yes, in the sense that we'll take it, we'll have it on the table, but it might be for another month, so that we'll now bring it on board. Because what interests him might not interest. Mommy was just talking about still farming. So every other thing we are saying is just like, I'm not interested. And he said also that we repeated some trainings. Yes, due to popular demands. You say, it's fish farming, no, I want to, it's catfish, just, okay, due to popular demand, let's repeat so training. But if you have any particular one, at let us know. Then we'll see how we can review it and make it up. Is it taking sir? So you can have a say as regards that. All right. Welcome.
I know you. I came to the chambers through radio, and thank you so much. Like Mommy said, a lot of people have lost a lot through investments, but since I left corporate world 2 years ago, I'm really grateful that I came in contact with ICCIA, and my investments have not been put into words. I'm very grateful. Each time in 6 months, I'm very happy to get back to DDK, and the prompt response really makes me happy. Well, for all that you said, every time I usually call out questions after meeting, and then I don't really get clarification. So I have interest in 2 areas: food distribution business locally and housing loans. I have a land. And so one of the dinners I attended at Ikeja, I approached one of the guys in charge of housing, and he told me about Socio-economic. I bought the land, the church bought an estate, first 1 and 2, and I happen to have 2 plots within that estate. So everything is done corporately, and so I was told that the Socio-economic that I had is a corporate Socio-economic. And I went back to the guy said that is not acceptable. So now he's saying should be Socio-economic from my So I actually want to know this corporate CEO, does it cover so that I could have access to loan? So because I don't know the difference between just a personal CEO or a corporate, because the land was bought like an estate and I happen to have a plot. Yes, that's for the housing loan. Then for the food distribution. I don't know what the chamber is doing to help. Like if I want to get a shop, there is a pictures. So I know the distributor's price list. If I'm buying something as a distributor and it's costly, I'm not going to open a ShopRite. ShopRite price will be different from my price. So how are you helping that distributor's price is quite different
from every other price? Because I understand as a distributor, you should be able to have something reasonable that you can sell. Maybe where I live in locality estate, if I take something of 1.5 and you're looking at the park and saying, when you go to ShopRite, you see it for 3,000. Please look into that. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Now, I can.
Farmer FC.
Now, a question. The first one. See, global CO2, like what you say, comprehensive the global CO2 is not allowed. The only thing is you are almost there. Almost there in the sense that you need to take that to Ministry of Land so that they can personalize that global CO2 in your name. That's when you can now use it to apply for the energy. Isn't it? So, do maybe around 200 to 50,000 to perfect that. So you are almost there.
What is in Lagos State?
No, I don't know the indication next. Whatever it is. That's what we say. If I know the cheaper, it's even cheaper. So all you need to do is just take that global CO, the photocopy, take it to the Ministry of Land, and ask them just to perfect that in the So you pay the total amount and you perfect that. You're almost there. So that's that. Yes. Anyone in Ogun State, since that one is in your father, it has to be in Ogun State. So they are the ones that will perfect that seal. You need the address.
You have the contact.
We can send that to you, don't worry. You can send that to you. They are in Alright. That's about that. The second question about exporting and food distribution business locally. How can we control the price? Now, yes, she's right. ShopRite might be selling. We also supply to Jendo. We supply to Jendo. There are a lot of things I'm not even discuss. But don't worry. Subsequent training you attend, you will have enough time to discuss that. Now, we sell to them at a profit of maybe 200 naira. Normally, as a member, we sell 1.5. But I sell to them at 1.7. They can sell maybe 2,000 or 2.5 as the case may be. You as the member, we don't sell to you at 1.5. Okay. We sell to you, it depends on the quantity you are buying. If you can buy a carton, which is 10 pieces, we give you a discount of 1,000 naira. So if instead of buying it for 15,000, you only pay 14,000 distributor price. So each will now be coming to you at 1,400. So there is distributor's price. In fact, if you now buy 10 cartons of that same Wonder Meal or the one that is like Pandemia, we give you extra carton. Hello, if you buy 10 cartons at the go, we give you additional 1 carton. You are still buying at 14,000, 10 cartons, we still give you additional. You make more. So there are several ways. Even if you buy quantities, smaller quantities, 5, 6. You order it on your dashboard, and we still pay you for doing that. So several ways we can make money. You understand that? So it's not we understand the aspect of regulating it in a way that the price they will buy it at ShopRite will be lesser than the price they will buy from the book. You understand that? In fact, on Junior, there is a member that sells 3,500 per one. And you know, Junior, everybody accesses it all over Nigeria. So what we are saying is that you locally in that your street sell, you can even sell. Buy 1.5, sell 2,005, 2,000. Depending on 500 naira profit. Sharp. You understand? Yeah. So it's just additional way to make money. But you can never don't limit yourself. But you can buy it for you for 85. It depends on you meeting their needs. When I know that this thing is good for me, and I have my money, I'll pay for it. As I said, for that one is mainly for diabetic patients. So you can see, that's the secret. Alright. Have I answered your 2 questions, man? Thank you so much, man. A man now, the men are not raising their hand now. They are not raising their hands. The man. Who? In gates. Who? Somebody said, you were saying something, you were trying to pass a message. That we want to after him. No, sir, you ask the question. Go on, sir. Online people, we are with you, please. All right.
I'm grateful for being here and permanent office. Since the other office was a rented office.
Wow, thank you so much. Now you are hearing the stories now. It's not here we started. We started from somewhere. All right, sir.
This is more permanent office.
Thank you very much, sir.
My name is Socio-economic. I have this license last year. I had it on traffic radio. So I felt that this is what try. Now, my question is for members that have been or for when you are crossing out to maybe captain. What is the benefits now? Since I'm not a new member, I'm old member. Some of my people are new members, some are old members. Also, some of them didn't even know that they have a food pack to collect.
Wow.
This person will collect is a banker. Some of them, I was just calling them to say that don't you know that you have a food pack now? Some of them I will want to sort of connect with the airport. So that's
those are the two questions.
For now.
For now. All right, thank you so much. Quickly, now that is asking about the benefits you get as an old member. Being a captain, you get only food. You are not getting cash reward. It's the new members that we added cash reward. Why? Because they paid more. Is it taking, sir? So you only get 7,000 worth of food. You don't get 8,000 naira. Is it taking? All right. So that's that about that. Ma? 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000.
Okay, so you can upgrade.
You can upgrade.
Some of the members pay 20,000. Some of the members
pay 20,000.
20,000.
So new members they are enjoying more. In fact, I talked about fast track. Nobody is saying, no way. That fast track is new members that will enjoy it more. So being an old member,
So you still pay 20,000 a day.
It's not compulsory. Stay where you are.
No, pray.
No, wait, stay where you are. Don't let me sit up. Don't let me sit. Let's stay where you are. Now, sir, the first question, being an old member, you move to be a captain, you get 7,000. You're already a captain. Then you get your food before you go. So that's that about that. Now, for people that are registered, please avail their username. There's a lady there, Nikki. Give her your username, their username and password. She will cross-check them and avail the food. So the food is available. So they can pick the food. The second question was on what? Have I answered it too? I think I answered it too. You can just avail the username and password. You can meet with her now, as in now. You can meet her now, sir, so that she can give you their food. Alright, the woman now, this woman has been raising her hands. Alright? Good afternoon, ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. Okay, a member or prospective member? Prospective. You will enjoy us better. Let the old member be jealous. Oh yeah, let's go.
So the question I have for you now, as a student, please be careful going into an active farming. So what do you think I can do in order to balance it all?
Alright, thank you. Today's students. Now, I said the chamber is for everybody. We have not, the employed, the overemployed, so to say, underemployed, the student, everybody. We use body carrying welcome you. Now, as a student that wants to go into active farming, do you have a land yet? Let's start from there. Do you have a farmland? How can you be an active farmer? You can't be an active farmer, you must have a farmland. So let's say you have now gotten a farmland and you want to start practicing something farming related. Our farmers can assist you. just tell us what interests you to plant. Maybe it's cassava, maybe it's maize, maybe it's yam, or animal husbandry, anything. So our farmers will assist, sweet potato, anything. We assist you in 3 ways. In terms of setting up that farm, you plant that thing. They can manage that thing for you. Since you are busy in school, they can manage it for you till maturity. Do you understand? And they can also consult for you periodically. So being a student is not you are not at disadvantage. All you need is get a farmland and let's get started with it. Is it a in fact, you are more, it will be very good for you. Yes, you are being a member. You know, it's very good for you in the way that you learn the process while you are still in school. So as you are out of school, you don't need to look for any jobs. You have already empowered yourself. As simple as that. Alright, let's go to the next question. A man now. Do we still have any man raising his or her hand? No man.
He answered my question partly. I was going to ask about old members. How do you get involved in this networking? But you said that they have to upgrade. That means you have to pay 20,000. Is it not supposed to be 10,000 when you have upgrade already? But I don't know.
Okay, let me see how I can push that. What we know is 20,000 there. But I will push it to the admin. Let's see the response. So he asks you to pay 10,000 naira to upgrade to the additional. I will let you know. But for now, especially that fast track, do we understand that fast track system?
No, I've not said anything about it. I've not said anything about it.
It's been on the platform.
It's been on the platform.
Since nobody asked, let me skip it now. Alright, mommy asked the question. New members, basically. A man.
Yes.
Mommy, wait, sorry, man.
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon, sir.
My name is Ifre. I'm a new member. Just joined for the first time.
Congratulations.
What interests me most is in 2 areas. The investment part, and I'm also an active farmer. I have a farmland, although I'm into cassava plantation. So I also want to expand it in such a way that, because I'm planting cassava, I want to go into the process. So I have an interest in getting some of those equipment that will help me processing the garri. I've gotten the farm, apart from the farmland, I've gotten another land of my own that I want to establish those equipment. So I don't know how the chamber can come in to help me in sourcing some of those equipment locally, or if it's going to be, I know locally will be cheaper than imported one. So I will need the support of the chamber to get those equipment so that I can be able to produce my own garri locally.
Thank you very much. Please, let's clap for this man. We need more people like this. Because the only thing that can guarantee food security is for all of us doing what it's about to do.
Correct.
Sincerely.
Very correct. Very correct.
He has been producing. You want to go into processing. See, the cassava you were producing before, you only have in your profit. You sell as an off-taker. You sell, your profit is half. But when you process, you make times 2 of what you want to make.
Correct.
So as you have, what can the chamber do? We can work with you, sir. Don't worry, we attach a farmer with you, and the farmer will help you to acquire those implements. All you need to do, in fact, I would prefer you to visit and see the equipment before making payments. So please avail maybe 1-day visits, no matter the location, maybe Ibadan or something, so that you will see it. In fact, you will see the capacity of each of those outputs. Okay, this machine, if I know, and how much is this one? 10,000 naira. What's the capacity, output? This is what it will produce for you. So check different of them, then you increase your money. Do you understand? All of these things are cost effective. My money be fine or so not to worry, we can work with you in a way that we get all of those equipment and we have it set up for you. Is it taking time?
So who do I follow?
Okay, send a message to this number 080. While we do that, I want to say something. We have a hall. There's a hall upstairs. There is up for this. Is it how can I call it now? Now, if you have an occasion, maybe a gathering of 50 or 10, there's a conference hall upstairs. If you are maybe going to you can take a walk upstairs to see. So if you have a meeting, maybe 10 people, there's a conference hall you can. But that one, mostly for members in captain rank, is for members in captain rank. If you hear what I said, you get the captain rank upward. Free for that conference room. You can accommodate at least 10 people. You can host your program, your meeting. But for the 50 capacity, you pay a total amount. You can use it for 3 hours or 2 hours. So that one is also part of the advantage of being a member. And you have facility for like projector, AC, anything you want to do, mind, sound, everything. You have it available. So for people that are maybe, let's see that. So that people that are marketing, that's the advantage. If you compare it with what you pay out there, it's much more. So we give it as subsidized price. Okay, I've said that.
Yes, so I'm just saying something about all contact.
Okay, 36032567. 36032567. A woman now. A woman. Good afternoon, ma'am.
I want to try to the people that brought me here.
All right.
It's not easy to plan, but I think I have experience. What I will do now, I'm going to do for money to register. Because already I've planted corn. And that they are not doing well. And I planted corn, ugu, and already and so on, crops here. But as I'm not doing much, I need somebody to assist me and tell me what I can do so I will be able to harvest the corn and make corn because it's not easy.
Thank you so much, man. Thanks for your interest. All right, any other question? So, once you become a member, you have some details. A farmer will be attached to you, they can assist you. In fact, you don't need to do any knowledge again. They give you the best requirement, but they can give you the projection for the next proposal, like a business plan. You are doing it in a big way. So, don't worry. Just be a member and you have all of the details. All right. Another question before we attend to online people. All right. Thank you, sir.
My name is Michael.
Good to have you.
For those of us that are interested in farming, is the chamber, can the chamber help the siblings? Like all this.
I understand, sir. Don't worry.
Can they help us, the siblings? And if yes, what is the price range? Or if they are not directly dealing with siblings, can they tell us where to get all those organized things?
Thank you. All right. Now, the answer is yes. Can we? The answer is yes. Seedlings, seed, hybrid seed, local seed. Being a member, you have all of those details. So all you need to do is to get endorsed. What seed are you looking out for? Or what seedlings do you want to? No, seed is different from seedlings. Yeah. So let us go. I want to go into cassava farming and I need the seeds. I need the stem, or I need the anything you want to let us know so that we can know what to help you. Is that it? So the answer is yes. Any other question? A woman now. Have you exhausted all the questions? A woman? Have you exhausted? Okay, thank you very much. Now, if you need farmland for farming, on purchase, the answer is yes. They're saying maybe you have a farmland, you want the chamber to help you to cultivate it and we share profit at maturity or at harvest. The answer is no. And that's why we designed the passive farming. If you know you want or you have money, instead of you stressing yourself, don't worry, bring that money. Let's farm for you. Let's farm on our own farmland. So that in 6 months we share profit with you. But if you still want that aspect of the active farming and you have a farmland, yes, we still attach a farmer with you. in which you get both experience of an active farmer and a passive farmer. Do you understand? All right. You're welcome.
I'm kind of confused.
My name is.
Farmer Kelo.
All right.
So the lieutenant stage,
Okay.
you have 6 people.
That is your own
Myself,
registration.
then plus 6 people. So coming to the captain, how do I gather 14 people? Is it plus that 6, that initial 6 that I had, like plus 8, or another 14 entirely?
Thank you very much. Now, as you are becoming a member, for the new members, you become a new lieutenant. Yeah? Ground level, everybody, same level. Now, if you care, it's not compulsory. You now want to become a captain. The only thing you need to do, tell 6 people they should register under you. Then you become a captain. As simple as that. No English. After you have become a captain, it now interests you. You know, when you become a captain, you get food worth 7,000 naira and we'll still pay you 8,000 naira. Can we still remember?
Yes.
If you now want to take it further, this one is not compulsory, it's not for everybody. For those who are interested. 14 people under you as a captain will have to be a captain just as you are. Then you become a major.
Before you can benefit as a captain.
As a
Major.
Before you can become a major.
Which means the 6 people will have worked to become
Captain.
so that she can
Yeah. And you also can do the work for them and earn their entitlement.
Sir, you said 14.
6 in 14 places. Money is right. That's why we say we know it only is there is doable. Do you now understand it now? Do you now understand it? Do you now understand it? You asked the question. Do you understand it now? Okay, mommy, you said you don't understand.
No, you said you're going to have 6 under you to become a captain. Then, after
14 people under you as a captain.
That means those 6 people is for you. They are going to have
You will also become captain.
captains, and I will have other people too that will also be captains.
Yeah.
6, then
Multiply by 14.
Then, no, 6 and 8.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
6. Each person
They are
among
counting
that 6
under.
will make that captain where you are now. Each one of them will make captain. That will move forward. So you can help them by providing people for them to move forward. They are still working together.
Yes,
But
you may know people more than them.
You don't just leave them just for you to move.
So here at the chamber, what you become, your people must become it. So you are not doing, it's not a lone ranger thing here. We grow together.
Meet you. I'm Dr. F.A.T. Owolabi. Of course, I'm a old member.
As an old member of the chamber, first things first, how did you even get to know of the chamber first?
Yeah, I got to know of the chamber through a colleague who is now retired from my place of work. So she's my like a sponsor. So ever since I got to know of the chamber, and really I've been interested in having multiple source of income.
I'm Dr. Mrs. Oshibanjo. I work with Firo. Well, I joined ICCIA in the year 2020. I want to thank God for the chamber. Number 1, mentality change of you can make it. I mean, don't agree to poverty. It's the first thing. And then the second thing is actually making money and being truthful about it. We've had so many stories of people getting their fingers burnt, making investments here and there. But the ICCIA story is not like that. They're transparent, they are honest, and they keep their word.
My name is Ephraim Elku. Yes, I'm a new member. I was introduced to this chamber through a friend of mine in my area. So he's also a member. According to him, he joined about 2 years ago. So he introduced me into this chamber.
I'm Mr. Adele Ojimi. One of my friends, his name is Ainom Obolaji. He's a friend of mine. So he posted everything on his WhatsApp status. So that was how I got the information. And I sent him a message. So he now gave me all the details. And also told me that today they're having a seminar at Okwebi in Ikeja. So I had to come all the way from Ojo and said that I must be part of this program. The seminar was wonderful. You know, Mr. Ezekiel gave us a very, very brilliant presentation. And all the questions I wanted to ask, he answered everything during the presentation. How somebody can be a passive farmer, and you can also be an active farmer. Then also concerning the stages, the stage 1, the lieutenant stage, captain stage, colonel stage, general stage, that is the retirement stage, including all the benefits attached to it. Then also, what the summary of the whole thing is that for somebody to get to all these stages, you must walk. That means you must be able to tell others about the program, try to encourage them. Then also, if you want to go into farming actively, you need to have a plot of land. But if you don't want to become an active farmer, if you want to be a passive farmer, there are things that you need to do. You have to register yourself. Then your money too can also work for you on the farmland. You can use your money to invest. And after 6 months, you will see profit on it.
Like I said during the course of the induction, sensitization section, I am an active farmer. I have a farmland. I'm into cassava plantation. I have a plantation for cassava, almost 8 hectares of land for cassava. So I want to take it further. And I requested that the chamber should also give me a support by linking me with somebody who can help me to take it to the next level. And the next level is that I want to start producing gari. I have the cassava already, but I want to go into gari production by getting those equipment from grating to grinding to frying. So I can now be a gari manufacturer. But from the session I've had today, I've been linked to somebody who is going to follow me up, whom I'm also going to follow up with to get those equipment so that I can be able to take it to the next level.
I will just advise that they give ICCIA a try and a chance. They say if you close your eyes for a bad person to pass, even a good person will pass and you will not know. So even if they have been hurt or disappointed before, give ICCIA a chance. It is worth doing. I don't have any regrets, and I have even brought my own son in to the chamber.
Okay, thank you very much, ma. So, as this now, the sensitization that you have come to today, what did you learn from the sensitization today?
Now, thank God that we have some of them that came around just for the sake of sensitization. What I will advise, right, is that you see that there's not something very, very key that we need to do, and that is for us to be above board in terms of welfareism. We need to fight poverty. As we do fight poverty in our life, we cannot achieve more until when you fight poverty in other people's life. That what makes sustain our own fight, struggle, and that will sustain welfareism in society. So those that are still living, like initially I had some challenges investing somewhere and I was duped like many people. But I think this time around I've been here, I've invested severally, I've invited people that invested millions and they've gotten their dividend. Even from my place of work, I'm a living testimony to that. So I will encourage people also to come on board and give it a trial. It's a minimum of 20,000. I tell people, with 10,000, you are just shortchanging yourself, right? If you can put in more and put in more fund, and you get more at the end of the day. You even have the cause to want to do more. So if they said minimum of 20,000, if I encourage people to go and get loan, right, take loan, come and invest it, by the time you are repaying back, you are getting twice amount of what it is what you get as dividend that will pay your loan and pay your interest on the loan. So it's advisable for people to come on board and make sure that at least they to join the train of fighting the poverty.
Today, I've learned that the race of life is not just for you alone. You cannot just walk alone and achieve much. It is a networking, it is a connection. And that is how you actually climb. When you make the life of others better, there is no how you yourself will remain down. So as you think of yourself, you think of others too. That's why we want to share the good news of ICCIA. That come and join us at the chamber, and you'll be glad you did.
You see, like everybody's doubt initially is like, can it be true? But from what I've heard, I was thinking, can one be able to invest and get 50% after 6 months? But with all the testimonies and all the people's testimonies, I believe that it is achievable.
What I feel now is that I just have to be a member, because with all these, with all these benefits attached to it, somebody cannot miss out. Somebody cannot just miss out. So once I get home now, I'll tell my friends, my church members, I'll tell members of my family about the program, and I'll also encourage them to join. I myself am going to join.
In terms of investment, I've invested severally, 5-6 times, and I've gotten a reward. I've introduced a lot of them into the system. But to be the old scheme, I only got a very few food pack. But with the new something now, I still need to do more.
Okay, so like the way you have just said, it's like you're trying to state the challenges that you have gotten. Can you tell us more about the challenges you have faced since you joined as an old member?
Well, I've not really gotten much challenges in terms of service, because I've collected my refund, my return, even in the night, in the midnight. It's just a stroke of reminders, and I got it. So it's not most of the only challenge I would say is having time for me to come to the chamber all the time.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Make it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So since you don't have challenges like that, you heard about the sensitization they wanted to do.
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard about it?
Well, being a whole member, most of them are not really new to me. But I just think I just need to re-strategize and do more work to get to the next level.
Okay, thank you, sir. So what did you learn from today's sensitization?
Like I said, it's not really new. The only one major thing I learned, right, is that to achieve in life, you need to touch people's hearts. You need to touch people's hearts. You need to make people happy for you to be elevated in life. So that's the major thing I learned. So I need to do more, right? To be more responsible, and then to win much more hand and fight doggedly with the ICIA poverty.
Hey, don't go yet. Thank you for watching our video, and please join us in kicking out poverty in our societies. Kindly like, share and subscribe to our TV channel, and please do the needful by leaving a comment in the comment section. Thank you and God bless you. Poverty Fighters TV, we create wealth.